like I just woke up, it's because I have. And if you're wondering, well, you might not even notice, this might not look any different quality to you guys, but I'm actually using this thing that Alexis got me for, would have been a Christmas present. And oh, I've lost my little thing. Anyways, it's actually like a little, what do you call this, like a screen that you connect to your phone, and it's like becomes your back camera, but you can see yourself. So like right now I'm using my back camera, but I can see myself, if that makes sense. So I don't feel like it will alter the quality in terms of the screen itself. But yeah, so I'm actually using the back camera rather than the front camera, so that Alexa stops shouting at me for using the front camera. I don't know if it's going to look any different. Let's kind of hope it is. The only thing I will say, this kind of makes the phone a little bit heavier, because you have to put like a little holder thing on your phone so it can magnetize the screen. It's fine, it's fine. I am filming this on Easter Sunday morning, so happy Easter Sunday to you guys. I'm actually meeting two of my friends that I haven't seen in a really long time for some lunch. So we're meeting up for about 12:30 and it's just going 10, so I do need to rush because we're meeting in Stratford. And I thought, do a little bit of makeup, you know, make myself look a bit presentable considering it is Easter Sunday, because when I'm coming back I believe my sister and all of the kids and stuff will be here as well. Why not look a little bit more presentable?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I've just brushed my teeth and washed my face finally, but I think I'm just going to start getting ready now because I just want to be able to take my time and not have to like rush it all. There's actually this new tanning, like gradual tan lotion thing I tried out last night, so you know you can't really tell much at the moment, but I think I'm going to put it on again today. I don't know if anyone's tried this one before. This is the first time I'm even trying it. It's this one. It's the Saint Tropez and it's in the watermelon scent, and I'm not gonna lie, it does smell of watermelon, like when you're first applying it and like when you're getting it out of the tub. But when it's like marinated on, I don't know, it slowly starts to get that like tanning smell. And anyone that fake tans, you guys will know what I'm talking about. But point is, I was saying, when you start applying it, you can smell like the watermelon, but then after a while, you start to kind of smell that typical fake tanny smell. I feel like for only applying it once, obviously last night, I feel like it's kind of, I've only applied it like my chest down. I didn't put it on my neck because my neck's a bit sensitive. I feel like it's semi like done something, because I feel like you can't really tell on camera to be honest, but in person I feel like I've got a semi bit of a colour. It says to just apply like your regular moisturiser, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna give that. I have put on the said thing. Hopefully it came out alright. Don't watch my chest. I feel like a little bit went wrong there, but it's fine. The top I'm wearing is gonna cover it. I'm gonna take out my clothes and I'm going to put on my, before I do my makeup on, because it's got a bit of a tight neck, so I just know that's going to be an extra wait to happen if I get ready first and then put it on. But welcome to my handy dandy wardrobe. Let's pick out what we're going to wear. I'm wearing these motel jeans and then I'm just going to wear this grey top, you know, my bits and bobs from in here, and then I'm gonna get dressed, just my upper half, and I'll probably put my pajama bottoms back on whilst I do my makeup. I'll sit you guys down whilst I do it. So I've had to try and find the best place to position you guys, and you're still a little bit funky, but I'm just gonna start off really quick. Sorry if you hear the background noise, it's the Hoover going off at the minute, but I'm just gonna quickly put some normal moisturizer on. I'll go in with my actual like primer and stuff. Again, I'm not putting anything like heavy wise of makeup on my face, but I feel like no matter what kind of makeup I put on, I always like to have primer on. And as I showed in the last video, my go-to morning moisturizer, which I actually feel like I may need to soon buy a new one, because I feel like that one is starting to run out. Or primer, which is again something else that I need to rebuy. I just haven't gotten down to doing it yet. I use this, and I used to use it with the little like cream pot that it's like from the same collection, I guess. That little pot has since finished, and like I said, I need to buy a new one. So I've just been using it with Prep and Perfect Vitamin Enriched Moisturizing Primer, aka the said Bobbi Brown dupe. I mean, I've not tried the Bobbi Brown one, so I don't know if this is actually a good dupe, if this is essentially the same. Don't know. For me at the moment it works, but I don't know how Bobbi Brown one is, but this one's quite like, not waxy, but I don't know what the right word is, but the texture isn't like as creamy. There we go. That's kind of the gist that I do. I guess what the right word is, I find this a bit like pasty, like the texture of it, so I don't really like using it on its own if I've not had anything on already. Let me put my blinds up a bit higher because it's a little bit dark. There we go. Is that a bit better? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna try show you guys the products. What I might just do, I'm going to show you the products I'm using, and then I'm just going to turn the camera off because the position you guys are at now, it's very wonky. As in, it's going to very easily just tumble, and I might not have the moment to fix you guys again. So I'll just show you what I'm going to use. But it's probably as well, it's kind of on my TikTok anyways. It's like 10-minute makeup look for Christmas. I'm kind of using similar products to them. So I'm going to just use the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion as my base because I purposely got this like slightly darker to give it a bit more pigment. So I got this in the medium glow. I'm going to try use that as my base. And then I just use the Refy bronzing cream, and I don't usually use like I'm doing like a very light look. I don't go in with powder, I just only stick to cream. And then I recently for blush mixed these two and I quite liked it. So I mixed my e.l.f. the Camo Liquid Blush in shade Peach Perfect. I mixed that with my Hourglass the Unreal Liquid Blush in the shade Scene, and it looks like that. Yeah, I basically did like a little bit of this one at the end because this one's, if you see them together, the Hourglass one is, I mean on camera it's looking much darker, but in real life it's just a bit more darker than the e.l.f. one. And then if I feel like I need it a bit, I'll just go in with this collection blush in the shade Rose 6 or just Rose. Concealers, I have two from Kosas. One's in the shade 2.3N and the other one in 03W. Now I'm going to be honest, I always end up alternating which one I'm going to use under my eyes. I never end up always using the same one because when you see them like in the bottle, they basically like they could be the same shade. One is just more warm tone and one is more like a neutral tone. I think it's 2.3N I like to use under my eyes if I'm not doing like too much heavy makeup because it's just a little bit lighter so it brightens, whereas this one's a bit more darker because it's the warmer toned one. And then for mascara I'm just going to use, I go in between my Maybelline Sky High one and the Refy Eye Sculpt, I think is what it's called, or Lash Sculpt. I think it's called Lash Sculpt. If I decide to use powder, I use the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder because I don't really like too matte of a powder on my skin because it just doesn't mesh well with my skin. So this one, because it's got a bit of that glow to it, it's not too like, it's like mattifying but it's not like crazy matte. It doesn't like dry up my skin. For eyebrows, I use the same one I've been using for God knows how long now. It's the Maybelline Express Brow and I use my one in the black shade. That's about it. So I will come back to you guys when my makeup is done and when I'm going to get dressed, or rather put my jeans on because right now I'm just in pajama shorts. I am officially dressed and makeup is done. I've realised by the end of it that I never actually told you guys what lip combo I was going to do. I used the Rimmel lip liner, but this one's in the shade Brownie Pie, and then I used the Sephora, what do they call this? Outrageous Effects Volume Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade number 2. It's like a nude one. I did have on underneath it my, what do you call it? My, oh, we're zoomed in. The Fenty lip oil, but I just didn't really like how it looked. I think I needed a bit more colour to my lips, so I added the Sephora lip gloss. But that is the makeup look. And then it's a bit difficult for me to show you guys my outfit. There you go. I'm just wearing these little blue motel jeans that I wear all the time, and then my grey top from Bershka, and that is pretty much the look. As you see, I did go, the makeup look comes across quite minimal, and there is the little, oh, you can't really see the blush on camera. I promise you it's there. Like you can see it in person, but for some reason on camera it doesn't pick up as strong. I did the said blush combo that I had experimented with the other day. And then I'm just gonna wear my pandas because they're just an easy walking shoe and doesn't require much. And that is that for my outfit. I don't know what bag, looking at my bags up there, I don't actually know which one I want to wear. I'm trying to think what one makes the most sense. I did at first pick my diesel one because I don't actually reach for that one that often because it's a grey one, like kind of this toned grey almost, and so it's a bit hard sometimes to like pair it with things, so I might wear that today because I feel like that could be quite cute, because I'm probably going to wear that jacket, this one, and this one's like grey toned, so it'll just be like a mixture of grey tones, which I think could be quite cute. And the bag is like relatively big, so it fits quite a bit of stuff in there, and that's about it. These are actually running a little bit behind schedule, and for once I'm actually like done earlier than I thought. I thought I was going to be the one running late. Perfume of choice was my go-to Armani Sea perfume. This is the Sea Passion. I'm gonna pretend that's how you pronounce it. And then I just need to put on jewelry. I've got a necklace on, it's just underneath my jumper top thing. And then I think I'm just gonna wear, honestly, these little, can't you see that? These little earrings, and then I'll figure out some sort of top earring, and then I might just wear this little ring. Then I'm honestly ready to go, so I might try to show you guys my outfit in a little bit. I mean, you can kind of see it here. There we go. This is the screen that I was telling you guys about that you like clip on to the back of your phone. I'm just going to be very honest, it is so awkward to hold your phone because you don't want to be holding, because it screen records and it's not like its own separate camera, for example, or it's not a separate thing. Whatever I touch on the screen obviously will affect this, so it's just hard to hold your phone without accidentally touching your screen and then moving around everything. Other than that, it is pretty handy to have as a back camera, not necessarily as a back camera, but to be able to see what you're doing as a back camera if you're someone like me that doesn't like filming on their back camera because they can't see themselves. And I just like being able to see myself so that I know if I'm like in frame and position, all of that jazz. So yes, I am back on my actual phone, but it still is the back camera, so you know, it counts. But I just thought I'd quickly show you guys the full OOTD. So as you can see, there's the top and the jeans. I've just got this black crop zip up that I always wear underneath my jackets because I'm just always a cold bitch. So yeah, and then just this was the jacket that I said I was going to wear just to tie in the like greys. So there's the grey bag. I'm actually the one on time, and let me leave now before I jinx myself by saying I'm the one on time today, but I am the one on time today, and yeah, pretty pleased with myself about that one if you ask me.
But I got a pepperoni pizza, although it's giving more cheese pizza with added pepperoni and an extra side of chips. We've got someone dismantling their burger. And then there's cheesy chips, nachos, and chicken strips. Cheesy chips. And a glass of But now we're gonna tuck in and enjoy.
I don't even know if you guys can see me, but I'm going home. Well, basically on my stairs home. And there's probably going to be a lot of kids in my house. When I say a lot of kids, I mean 3, but that's a lot to me. Hopefully you guys can see me because I've tried to use my back camera, but I don't have my screen with me. But let me speak back when I'm indoors and not out of breath. As you can see, I'm home now. I don't actually know if you can see behind me, but my nephew is behind me. He followed me into my room. I am now home. As I said, kids are here, so I don't know how much more I'm gonna properly film now. I'm probably not gonna film as much now up until they've gone and like I remove my makeup and stuff. I'm probably just gonna leave it on now because might as well. I'm just gonna remove my jeans and put on like actual pajama trousers. My stomach really hurts. I think I just really need to go to the toilet. It's like that kind of pain. But yeah, I thought I'd just properly update you since, oh my god, you're gonna fall, since I only spoke to you guys when I was on the stairs and that wasn't the greatest of angles. I will come back to you guys probably this evening, I'm going to be very honest.
Later that same evening.
So, I'm not going to lie to you guys, this makeup has been on. What time did I do it at? I did it at, I want to say by 12 o'clock I was like done with makeup, and it's now 8:35. I'm not going to do the math because that just feels like a lot of hard work right now. To me, that's just a long time of having makeup on, and I am all but ready to take it off. I decided I'm just going to end the video here rather than show you guys me take my makeup off, because that's actually all I'm about to do with these wipes. And quite frankly, we all know how that goes. We all know how makeup removing goes. It's not very fun for you guys, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully I gave you guys enough content for today. So I don't know if I provided that much, but I tried with what I had going on today. My lip gloss is pretty much completely gone, so that's all great. I've gone back to biting my lip, which I probably should not be doing because I'm trying to heal it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you've been enjoying the new intro. I know I didn't mention it in the first vlog that went out with that intro, but it is what it is. I'm mentioning it now, so what? Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe down below, and check out the description box for all our social medias if you would like to follow us along, and make sure to turn on the post notifications so that you do know when we next upload, because yes, we are back. We're back for good again. Our little hiatus is over. Hiatus? Is that how you pronounce it? It is now. I shall see you guys in our next video. Love ya. I'm doing that right. Love you. Bye.